So yeah, I feel like we were making some good progress. But games tend to do that to you. That's something I gotta watch out for, you know. I noticed that I'm doing a lot more of these gaming streams. And I mean, at least I'm doing the streaming part of it. Sort of a consolation to the time-wasting aspect of these games, but yeah. No, for a while I couldn't play games at all. Like, I was using them for kind of avoiding any other tasks for a long time. Or just, it wasn't really that, it was more like doing something more meaningful with my time. Because I'd already done all the things I was needing to do, right? You know, so like, be working and then going to school, or not going to school, what the fuck am I talking about? I'd be working and then I'd get home and then I'd fucking, just put on some games. And smoke a lot. I think late, you know, just doing something else with my life. It's like I was contented because, you know, I had a 2-bedroom apartment, I could split the rent, and it was already discounted because I worked there. So I had more money than I knew what to do with. I had more money then when I was making less than I would normally be now. You know, just lower bills. And not spending as much more. So I was like door dashing all the time and ordering pizza. And just, I didn't realize like how often I was doing all that either. I think that, I mean, there was at least a time when it was what I ate was something I'd ordered. But yeah, I would just, you know, be doing that and nothing else with my life really. On smaller scales, like I did practice, you know, self-discipline, just like, okay, I'm not gonna do any gaming until I get this done or that. But it was all pretty much made, you know, I didn't really have to do much. Certainly wasn't like it is now. Maybe my perspective shifts, so I look at it like it wasn't a lot at all, but plenty to get done. The stress that I would do is nothing compared to what I go through now on a regular basis, so that's kind of getting at. Bitch. I hate this place so goddamn much, man. Nothing like that, you know, that area in the beginning when we kept having to restart over and over and over. Because,
here they come.
At least there we can get, you know, past the first corners. I was gonna say, I wonder if that healing spell would be better for me now. Again, I'd have to sacrifice the dog or get rid of this gun, because yeah, the mod on this gun sticks. Change that. Well, at least we didn't get very far. Oh my god, why is it so hard to gauge the distance and timing of these things? Normally I have no issues with that, you know? I don't know if it's the shape of the objects or... It's getting my nerves. But anyway, yeah, this whole gaming thing, it's really not what I should be working on right now. I just don't know what to do. And it wears on you. Not like knowing what to do, but you do everything that you can do, and it's not working out. It's kind of just need a fucking breather. I could probably set chat back up, since whenever I wrap this up, I imagine it'll be the last stream of today. I don't know that I'm going to do any grounded, though, just because, like, it would be a time investment that I just shouldn't really be making right now. Like, at least with doing this, I feel like I could just kind of up and stop at any moment. It's whatever. Yeah, those should be connected now. Been burnt out lately, you know. Motivation's been down. Like, I guess you could call it depression, but I don't necessarily feel like that's how I describe what I'm going through. I'm like cycling all the bad emotions. Anger, sadness, fear. Oh god, yeah. I don't know the venting shit. But if you can't afford whatever other means, I think this is well enough. I hate the idea of like people talk about like, oh, keep a journal or whatever and stuff like that. And I sit there and like write down what I'm feeling if I'm feeling like negative. It's like the time I don't want to be sitting and writing. If I want to write, I want to write about like things I think are like cool, fun ideas. Fantasy, like world crafting. Love writing about how I'm fucking sad. Well, so actually, when I'm mad, I guess like I'll feel like writing, but it's more to do like with the society, on like a societal level and shit. How I think things could be better for everybody, because yeah, if I'm just writing about my own shit, I wouldn't be, I guess. I'm trying to like do something about it. Talking about it though, I can do that shit all day long. feel like it's feel better. And then there's more of them. What can you be doing? I don't know why I didn't give the dog a name. Rags. There you go. Better kill this guy first. Good boy, Rose.
Oh, that was rough.
I wonder what kind of dog he's supposed to be modeled after. Like a hound of some sort. Seriously? God! Like, I can deal with it if they're in front of me, but this is fucked up! I feel like a journal is kind of stupid. It's depressing to write about how you're sad. I prefer to do my hobbies, like music and crafting, random stuff. Yeah, hobbies, like, yeah, definitely taking, sort of negative energy or whatever and doing something constructive with it is absolutely a good way to deal with stuff. Yeah. I guess I just kind of was thinking, like, I wonder, is there something productive about what I'm doing now? And I don't know, maybe. I like to think that sometimes people can, like, find solutions to their problems out of the problems of others. Just gotta keep chipping away at it. I've definitely struggled with like the authorities and stuff, and I wouldn't necessarily say that that is that's certainly not why I am having some job difficulties. It's just I actually did end up making a video when in my job is walking through all this stuff just so that I wouldn't do it every single time and that I did it. It's an embarrassing story that while I'm okay with embarrassing myself, not to that extent. But I might redo that because that seems like what motivated me to do that in the first place is still theirs. Good boy, Rags. Made the mistake of giving the dog a name. Now you won't let go. Yeah, well, you know what? He's like he's a hell dog. I can just like he'll return to hell, and I can bring him back, and you know, never have to really worry about his existence ever fading. He is forever. Never have to let go. Some of the leads fell through. I guess I in a sense, I'm back to square one. Like, one of them told me like, oh yeah, the lady who heads this other department, she's gonna give you a call. Never happened. Messaged him. Never got back to me. Then there was the guy with this carpet cleaning thing, which apparently there was major miscommunication. But likely, because like it very well could have just been an outright lie. They do have a problem with that anyway. But it was so or not a freaking yeah, see, this is just a reskin of that screaming guy that spits fire. Okay, if I can get away from them. Nice. Ugh.
Looking good.
But yeah, there's a systemic structure thing with jobs that exist as they are, and oh god, the fucking self-importance and of all that of like employers. I swear to God, the guy with the carpet thing that I talked to, you know, is like, okay, granted, for the carpet cleaning and for the job he was doing, what he was offering made sense. However, I was told that you know, the last guy he was paying that he'd let go was making like 30 an hour, and I was willing to take 28. That's what I need to be at, and so I'm like, hell yeah, it should work out. We were gonna do a working interview, which is where I show up to like essentially learn a little bit about how everything works on. It's basically like I help them with a day of work to see how it goes, and they get to know me, I get to know them and stuff. It's a little bit of a sleazy way to conduct an interview. And I think that's the second time, if I had to guess, because the same person, anyway, I get all that. But yeah, personally think that it's a bit of a sleazy way, because it's not like you're getting paid. So don't, if you get the opportunity to do a working interview, unless you're just really down to try it for whatever reason, wouldn't be doing any work for them. Also, just honestly, people who like do that, and they're like trying to get you to do the work as well. I just wouldn't trust them, to be honest. Like, it's a weird way to conduct an interview.
Damn, all out.
But yeah, this guy, when I'm talking to him, you know, and I asked him, because this is after he set it up and everything, you know, got those. I've never seen this guy once. Oh, you fuck. Okay. Anyway, so the second time I talked to him after we set this interview up, he tells me that, like, and I ask him, like, oh, so where and when do you want to meet up? Because we knew, like, the day, but not the time or the place. So he wants to meet up at 8 a.m. He gives me the place. He's just like, it's a Safeway, I guess, which is strange for carpet cleaning, because generally Safeways don't have carpet. And I'm like, oh, is there like a property near there? And he's just like, it's just Safeway. I'm like, okay, sure. Like, whatever, I guess. So that was strange. And then there was he tells me, like, so yeah, I'll start you off at like 8, like on the lower end, like 18. And I'm just like, I can't do that. Now, it was a little bit irritated at this point because you know, of what I was already told that the other guy was making. And he's like, yeah, just for like the first week or something like that. And now, don't ever believe somebody who says that to you either, because for one, if it's that much of a disparity, you're probably not getting a fucking like $10 pay increase after the first week. They're just counting on you being desperate, which is what I'm sure that well, my dad is the one that, you know, told me about this. I knew from the property that he was working at, and I'm sure that he told them, oh, he's desperate, he's like gonna lose his place and stuff. But it's like, if I can't fucking pay my bills with what you're offering, go fuck yourself. Like, I'm not wasting my time with that. Now, I say that because you know, he changed it last minute. Either he changed it or I was lied to. No, yeah. He told me that because he would start me out at that because I'm not valuable to him yet. And it's like, okay, well, you saw my fucking resume, so I haven't built value into you. I'm like, dude, what the fuck ever, man. It's like, I don't need to be valued. Well, I told him that I was like, yeah, sorry, I just can't take it. Thanks for the offer, but I don't want to waste anyone's time, including my own. You know, like, I got bills to pay, man. So, if you needed somebody, like, why are you even wasting the time?
Okay.
It was just, I'm just mad about that. I don't even want to think about it anymore, because I'm just going to ramble. There's not much more to say there. But no, I've had employers do like some fucked shit before for sure. Twice I've had it to where like I go to set up a meeting with like the executive director on site. These are senior living places that I do inside. The first time it was like so I could talk about getting a raise because I'm making at the time 17 an hour, and I was having to vacuum like steam extract, and when I say piles, I do mean piles of wet shit out of the carpets and blood and urine, and these were not infrequent at this place for whatever the fuck reason. At this place, because the other one that I worked at, I had to do like extract a bit of piss a couple of times, and that was like through twice working there twice as long as the first place. So yeah, whatever was going on at the first place was crazy because I was only there for like 7 months. But yeah, that nastiness. Oh shit, my bad. I don't think I did it right. And yeah, I went to set up the meeting, and then he's like, it was on the weekend when we were supposed to have this meeting, but then I don't know, I guess something came up or whatever while I'm there, and he takes off, has me reschedule it, and then so I go in there to meet with them on like a regular work day of mine, because I showed up to meet on the weekend, like the day I wasn't supposed to be there, and then he reschedules it, and then when I go back in there to actually do this, there was my supervisor and then like his assistant was in there, and I'm like, okay, this is interesting. So it's me, the executive director, and the other two that are just above me, and I'm like, something's a little bit fishy right off the bat. And yeah, he apparently, somebody who had shitted up all over the bathroom, and this was like, I was working Saturday, or it was Saturdays or Sundays, I couldn't remember, but I was doing like 410s at the time, and I was working either Saturday or Sunday, so I'm the only one there, and yeah, I had like a bunch of stuff to do with, and this was a big facility. It had like 3 buildings. One was independent living, one was assisted living, and then the third, smaller one was memory care. So like, one maintenance guy for all that, and I had to do what I could, and somebody had shitted up a bathroom, and it was like all over the place, and I'm just like, okay, I can't do with this right now. I have like other stuff that I need to get done. So I locked it, it was off limits, and the guy who did it comes up to me, because I had no idea who did it, and he's like, I'm real sorry about it, this and all that, and I apologize. I'm just like, it's all good, it happens, and I went about my day, because I didn't want to linger on it and make like more of a, I don't know if everybody just had already known he did it, but I was like, I kind of figured like, you probably don't want everyone knowing that, but whatever, I wouldn't. So yeah, I thought it was no big deal, but apparently during this meeting, they, bring out this letter that was written to them in like fucking crayon, saying that I was being crass, and I'm like, what? Like, I was not being crass. I didn't. Now, the only thing that I can guess is that this person, if they even wrote it, like, thought that maybe I said, oh shit happens, and like, that would be bad to say in that moment, for sure. But that's not what I said. Let's see what we got here. Used to clean a daycare. There were 8 rooms, 2 of which were from toddlers, so every day I got to bag up trash cans full of baby diapers that smelled terrible. My sense of smell, oh yeah, it still hasn't recovered. Yeah, no, and it was pretty similar to that too. You know, there was like 3 floors in the main 2 buildings. It was 3 or 4 floors. Actually, I don't know. It could have been 6. They were big buildings. No, they were. There were 6 floors to the 2 main buildings. Maybe 7 in the independent living, because I know that was the biggest, and then there was memory care, which is a little bit smaller. But yeah, anyway, there was like 6 floors, and then you had to go through the hallways, and there was trash rooms on each floor, right? Like 2 or 3, I believe, on each floor. Could have been 4. I can't remember. I wasn't really paying attention to that part. I was just like, you know, just get through the task, and like once a week, or no. Was it weekly or daily, that one? Doesn't matter. Point is, you know, we would make that time. I believe it was weekly. And yeah, it was like once a week, probably. We'd go around, collect them, take them out to the, this compactor. And we were basically just compacting buckets of diapers. And like food and whatever people would, you know, just scrape off and waste. And there's like, nasty. But luckily, like, my sense of smell, it's probably not the best, but I can certainly smell it. It just, you know, but I also have like a good gag reflex. Like, I'm not really like gonna throw up over that shit. I will like start dry heaving if something's like really fucking nasty, or if it's like, I don't know, like some nastiness got on my lip or something. Yeah, then it's fucking over. I don't know. Luckily, you know, you have to really be fucking around for something like that to happen. I've plunged many toilets and never have I gotten something like that happen, but I've worried about it every time.
Here they come.
Which I guess is why. And snaking toilets as well with it. But like, somebody's got to do it and it's whatever. But point being, you know, and they didn't have like hazard pay or nothing, you know. It's just like, for that, it's it wasn't worth it. I could be doing less somewhere else. And they had like, I mean, oh god, I kept the list of the daily, weekly, and monthly tasks were just ridiculous to try to keep up with. Just on their own. And my boss was a ex-Navy officer, which he was cool enough, like, to work for. I mean, he was a nice guy.
Here they come.
But, you know, I think he's the one who made those lists, and it was just, like, way too much. Like, everything by the book. So yeah, anyway, they took that note and basically used that as like a means to not, you know, give me a raise, or like kind of tell me like, oh, I'm not really improving in areas and stuff like that. Like, they'll always, yeah, because I did a performance review thing, and so then they pointed to that as well, as like, you know, like, oh, like, we want to see you improve in this area, because it's like, well, when you fill out your own, like, self-evaluation thing, and you put down, you know, an area that you struggle in because it's asking for one, then of course you're gonna put something down, and of course they'll, if they're gonna use that as a way to, you know, prevent you from getting a raise or say that you don't deserve one. It's like, okay, so what, you expect me to just say, nah, like, I don't got any problems, like, there's nothing I can improve on at all. Like, of course you're gonna... So, you know, that's a shitty tactic that they do. And then the guy is, like, telling me that I shut down at times, like, when people are talking to me, like, basically, like, you know, if there's, like, a confrontation or something like that, that I shut down. I'm like, this motherfucker doesn't know me. I don't just shut down. Like, he probably, you know, took some classes or whatever in psychology and stuff like that, and was just, like, leaning on information that he thinks he knows from that, and about my, like, behavior or whatever. Like, I am mostly a quiet person. I don't make a show of myself or go out of my way to, like, get people's attention when I'm just doing my regular shit. There are times when I'll be more outgoing or do stuff like that. Like if I'm in a chat or if I'm doing what I'm doing now, obviously you could consider it like. Regardless, that's how I'm more introverted, and I think he picked up on that and just used that as a basis to make this claim about me. And no doubt they do that as well. And I know that these corporate types, they like to, you know, lean on this institutional knowledge of, like, people's psychology or whatever to try to... I mean, it's 100% that they do this, you know. I've been trained directly on those matters, you know, for, like, sales stuff and what they tell you, at least for that security job that I talk about from time to time. That I was doing. All I did was got through the training of it, and then it was like, no, fuck this. It's so creepy, telling you to, like, use what's on people's walls as, like, information for how to, like, manipulate the situation and stuff like that. It's fucking weird and gross.
Oh, great. More bad news.
And, like, honestly, whoever created that should be ashamed of themselves, and, yeah, we shouldn't have a society where people should be forced into that, and then, in such a society, anybody engaged in that, like, who is willfully taking on a job that is, like, required of them, should be shunned as well, treated like a used car salesman. Except, like, the stereotypical used car salesman. Not that they all deserve to be treated as shysters. But yeah, there's people working jobs like that, and it's just like, well, you just gotta do what you gotta do, you know, and it's like, I get that, but at the same time, I don't want that, so I want to do better. You know, I don't want to be that person who's just always saying, well, gotta do what I gotta do. It's like that mentality of, you know, things could always be worse, but at the same time, they can almost always be better. So, why don't we shoot for better? There's like a slight delay after you use that thing that you can't attack.
And stay down!
Okay, new area. This is just nauseating at this point.
More bad news. It's over.
I am looking to do more interesting stuff with this channel, though, rather than, you know, just rambling on and playing games. Like, I had to, so, there's this thing that a podcast that I watch frequently, less so lately, but I've watched them for years. It's called Deep Fat Fried, and they're fucking hilarious guys. And they cover news in a funny way. Sometimes it's goofy news. They also cover media, movies, and stuff like that. And they do these things like these tournaments. Sometimes it's between characters from like, well, a lot of times it's like horror movies, like horror movie show characters. I don't think they've really done superheroes. It's mostly horror movies, yeah. And they'll pit them up against each other. They did do politicians ones, which is fucking hilarious. The scenarios that they get into. Highly recommend that. But yeah, they have this wheel with all of the... So it's like different characters, and they spin the wheel, they pit them up against each other, you know, who's going first, they set up the brackets, and then... Or like the initial bracket, I think, yeah, it's randomized, I believe, and from there, they have another wheel that, so like their first fight, for example, they'd have a wheel, they'd spin it, and it's like, okay, does this character get a weapon, or do they have a buff, or like an advantage, or a disadvantage? You know, do they get a weapon? What's their weapon? Well, I think if they get a weapon, it's either... I think they can decide what it would be amongst themselves. Oh, I've done videos of that. The problem is I need a tripod, and a camera, and then I could actually, oh yeah, and like a lapel mic and stuff. There's like a streamer kit that's kind of got like a basic setup. And I'd like to get a hold of that so that I can actually do what you're talking about there. Because then, yeah, I can do like time-lapse stuff of me just working out in the garden, edit things better. That would be really cool. Maybe sometimes get somebody's help and they can like hold the camera for something if I'm like needing to talk about something like that. You know, just higher quality. Because yeah, especially if it's relating to Chris, I'd absolutely be willing that. But that's the tournament thing that the guys I was talking about, what they do. I was thinking about doing that, but not just like horror characters, maybe even avoiding that altogether. I don't know how they'd feel about that. I don't know. I mean, it's not like they have a claim to that concept. I don't know. But in any case, you know, taking people who are like real knowledgeable about characters, right? Maybe anime characters, or superheroes, from comics, or whatever. Because I don't have like a lot of knowledge on all that stuff, but I would find people that do. I know some people that do, and then just collect characters that they both know very well. Kind of compile them from a certain media type. Doesn't have to be the same universe or anything by any means. Yeah, then come up with like a bunch of funny scenarios, locations, maybe sidekick or allies that they could potentially run across, and do like a bunch of randomizer wheels, and then just have them kind of talk about like once they get the elements of whoever they're discussing, and not doing a bracket either, just like one-on-one or whatever, and they kind of have to work with the situation to make a case for the one that they like the most, or whoever they think would win. And just come up with, and if they both agree on who would win, then it's like, okay, they gotta decide how it would play out. And just get real creative with what they got. Like, why are they in that scenario? You know, build a narrative and everything for it. It would certainly be something that'd be fun to make. And I think people would like it too. It wouldn't really serve any of my goals except for maybe, I don't know, if I get on the YouTube ad money, getting enough subscribers. Then I can facilitate stuff I really want to do. I don't really know what that ad money looks like. Never looked into it, so.
It's over. But my garden's like overgrown too. It's hard to even get in there. Like I was having to, there's kind of like a big cinder block wall that runs along like two sides of it, and I was having to walk across the top of that just so I could get to a different area. But yeah, if you're interested in seeing it, there are some videos I posted up about that. I haven't done it lately. I should, you know, but I have some Facebook groups that I'm in for like local gardening groups and stuff, and I've posted some stuff in there about it, and told people about the project, because that's really where what I'm trying to do, is get people in the area involved. But I don't know, like, if it's just a matter of people maybe not believing in it, or having the time. Oh.
I'm in trouble.
A little bit. We start this way, sweep over there.
It's over.
Yeah, that's what they get behind you, and then if I have to fall back, I do not need to run into that. Oh, or that.
That was rough.
Okay. Come on, we know the drill here. We just gotta get this. Oh, yeah, we gotta get it. I think we can take at least one hit on this guy. Oh my god! I swear I wasn't testing it. I just, I couldn't roll. I was like reloading or something, it wouldn't let me roll.
Here they come.
I'm just disgusted at how far back I'm set. Oh shit, I thought you were right. That's kind of a
over.
That's a second dog somewhere. Alright, where is he? Where is he?
It's over.
I think we got another big guy coming up. Just gonna take
That was rough. Damn, all out.
no. Here it goes. They'll probably throw a third one at me. This is as far as we've made it so far. Let's just take this out. I think we're almost to a checkpoint, actually. Yeah, I think just up there should be one. Or over there. Definitely over there. Just gotta take it easy. Don't rush. Oh, I see. That's good though. way up there. I guess it's probably like this for everybody to an extent when it comes to like content creating, because I look at some forms of content, right, and I'm just like, oh my god, I could never do content creating shit, and then I gotta think about it, I'm like, well, there's some things, you know, if I enjoy it, but then there's those other things like, God, I don't know, it's like, these trends and things like that, no, I cannot do that. Anything that's just like, yeah, just doing it because it's trending. The idea just bothers me. And then seeing like the behavior of people who do that. Then the thought that I can end up being that. Anyway, hey, look at this. We're at a cool area. I thought it was going to be something. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is where I bought the dog from, I believe, initially.
Welcome. I assume you seek sustenance, curatives. You've come to the right place. You have a new smell about you. Not the wastes, nor the citadels. Where are you from, friend?
I mean, at least this guy's talking. He called me friend. So.
Yes, that would explain it. I've never smelt your kind before. Wherever you're from, you are welcome here. My prices are the same for all. You may also be interested in information. Buri, Akari, even the great king himself. None keeps secrets from one. So, how can I help you? Business it is. I have many goods to barter. Or perhaps you're after my secrets.
He's like, he really wants to tell us about himself. Like, alright, that's cool then.
A blind man hears much. Secrets that may escape the notice of others. I know many things. For 100 scrap, I'll share one piece of information with you. Something I guarantee you won't hear anywhere else.
What's 100 scrap, right?
Not many know this, but there are two types of buri, the Sul and the Kari. The Sul are large, powerfully built. You are, in fact, looking at one. But the Kari are less well known. Smaller, quicker, masters of the hunt. Keep your eyes open. I appreciate your business, friend.
Okay, cool. I appreciate that I didn't have to read what he was saying.
I'm sure I have something of interest to you.
Heavy water. Oh! There we go. That'll solve our radiation problem. I think 5 is good. Come back for more if we need it. Actually, no, we're gonna get 5 more. And ammo crates, haven't used one. Because I keep forgetting that's a thing. I used to use them all the time. Like, they're pretty useful. It can be for bosses, oh man. Certain bosses, yeah. I need to put it in my quick slots, but I should get rid of the adrenaline. I hardly ever use that. I think we're good on that.
Do return safely. Are you after information?
No,
I have it as well.
Okay. I really, really need to not be stupid and go to the checkpoint first. Assuming there's even one here. This looks dangerous. What do I do with that? God, what is this ring for? It looked like Donkey Kong. I don't know about that. It looked like, he looked like one of the, like a, oh shit, oh no! Oh no! Can I not be on fire, please? Shit. Okay, I got it. Don't go near that. Oh man, I almost fell off the map too. Shit. I need to get away from this. The worst possible direction I could have gone. But yeah, no, he kind of looks like
Hello,
like a large
I lack sight, but I know a
minion,
customer
but
will
flesh
smell
colored.
one.
Or something. Or a mini Cyclops. I'm so scared that I'll die if I go this way. Or any way, really. Is there anything behind here? It's important to check. Okay. No. And there's just nothing here. Well, okay then. Wait, but it shows that there's a checkpoint. Oh, no. What do I do about that?
Hello, friend.
I don't know, man. Cyclops is like Megan Fox compared to that guy. You haven't been seeing the... Wait, never mind. That wouldn't make sense. It's like, you haven't been seeing the same Cyclops as I've been seeing. Hey, checkpoint! That's a perfect place for me to stop talking. Don't turn around and bark at me like that. I saw that other dog. Oh, I reset it when I hit the thing, that's right. So you just kind of despawned. That's one way to take care of them. Forged iron. Ah! What? Oh. My dog should have taken care of that. He's slacking. Might have to go across that way to see how wide this is. This could just be a big square area, though. Square-ish. Got here some kind of an alert. Patrol Amber alert 4-year-old. Oh no. Okay, that sounds good. Oh god. Presumably the message is still there. I mean, not that I do anything, but like, I guess I could like somewhat boost that, but it's gone now. Okay, so there's that building I didn't check. I really want more items, man. The World Cup? I'm not really a sports guy. Yeah, I don't know. Never been able to really get into sports. Like, I could see myself watching soccer or hockey maybe, but I don't, so. Yeah, unfortunately, there's not a lot I could say on that. Now, are you talking about like a specific person, or maybe like a country? Or team? Okay, sweet, we found the next area. I need to remember to go back to that dungeon at some point, but then there's that tower, so we'll definitely need to go back there. Oh shit, this is just another one of those space guy dungeons. Subterranean tech aliens. If it's between Spain and Argentina, I guess I'd go with Spain. But I don't know what team. Damn, I was not expecting that, sorry. Oh shit, oh yeah, this is where the skulls are from. Okay, that's very nice to know. Super easy to kill. So be careful of those. You know, I think he's kind of like scaring some of them back. He's making them think twice about approaching a little bit. Now wait, we walked through a door. We didn't really hit a checkpoint though. No, oh wait, we did. Okay, very, very nice.
Here they come.
Plus the dog kind of makes me feel more comfortable. Like if somebody else tries to attack me that he can reach, he'll take care of it. And if not, at least I won't die alone. It's a good thing there's like no recoil in this game. Yeah, there's like I guess if I just let it do this, that's the weapon sway, but if you do that, there's a few seconds before it even kicks in. Bullet drop? Oh, yeah. I know what you mean, yeah. I thought you were talking about, like, ammo on the ground. Yeah, I mean, there... I guess there isn't. It's hard to say for sure, though. Like, we don't know what rounds these are, you know? Oh, there we go. Now the dog's got something to fight. Oh, shit, though. These are, he's shooting radiation at me. Like, quite a bit of it. Oh my god! He has a big old gangly arm. Please stop. Damn. They just bombarded me. They wouldn't stop making new ones. What is going on? I'm getting a bunch of notifications. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, my dad just keeps sending me different, like, fucking job listings, and it's like, I know how to search Indeed. What do you think I've been doing? God damn it, I hate that shit so much. Not helping. Like, I've already, like, even though I've applied to most of the shit anyway. It's like we both work in the same field. He knows what I do. I know how to search Indeed, and I know that he knows that. But it's like, here you go, I'm helping. No, you're not. I shouldn't have any problems getting through here. We are at trait rank. Fucking, did I say rate rank? Rate tank? What's our rate tank at now anyway? 92? That's nice. We still are struggling.
Okay. This is it!
No! Something tells me that they like start calling each other. Yeah, this reminds me of Doom. Doom D-O-O-M. Which is such a good game. Whether you're talking the originals or the newer stuff. Doom Eternal was sick.
Stay
my god, where? They can't be getting behind me like that. It's bullshit. This game is not playing fair. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's a shooter. Get him! Get him! Bad angle. Ah! Wasted fucking health potions. Rags isn't doing much over there.
It's over.
2? It's almost enough to pay for my medical bills. Hey, got one. Oh no, this place is about to get pretty big, I can see it. Galvanized iron, hey! Alright, now we're making some progress. Good deal. Oh, sitting like that's hurting my hip. Yeah, I want as much of that galvanized iron as I can get. On our way up. This guy. She's like, ah, what is that? See, that's the scary thing. He can shoot radiation at me all day long. He starts swinging his arm like he's Mr. Stretch. I have fucking nightmares. Okay, wait, so I already went this way, right?
That was rough.
Okay.
Damn, all out.
I'm having a hard time deciding which direction I actually want to go first. I'm just gonna go this way. Try and stay on the outside edge. fast enough. Really?
I'm in trouble.
Okay, finally I can have a chance to drink one of these.
It's over.
An item? Some book of knowledge, whatever. I mean, it works, right? Okay, so that. Yeah. I'll just bring that up to 10. Perfect. Oh wait, no. We should just drop.
That's it. It's over. Oh, shit!
Yeah, that was kind of bad. Oh, I don't know what you do. Oh, no! Okay, yeah, Sean. Why are they throwing all these specials at me? Fuck, I'm like completely out? Are you serious? Okay, I guess I just have to wait for the... Oh, wait, no. I'm dumb.
It's over. That's cool.
Yeah, the game really doesn't like that I'm making progress. pretty sound strategy. It couldn't push me almost back to the start that time. Yeah, might as well not even try to shoot those guys. It's kind of like a waste of ammo. I like how a status effect, if it's too low, will just go all the way down instead of sticking around there. Because that would suck. If you have to waste an item just to get rid of a tiny little bit of radiation. What's a tiny little bit of radiation ever do? It's a good thing that wasn't one of those spots where you just fall off the map. Good, keep moving. So wait a second. Oh my god, all of that just to, that's, now we're finally next to the area that I was looking at before and contemplating whether I, like, which path I should take, you know? Oh my god. Wow! Nope. Not afraid to use one of these. I'm really glad that that didn't hit me through the wall. I'd have been very upset about that. Getting a little crazy with it. Just gonna let Dog or Rags handle it.
Oh, shit!
And a shaman. Oh. Okay, I think I'm ready for another game. After that, yeah. No, I'm good. I'm good for now. We made some progress. I was getting greedy with progress. That's on me. Oh my gosh, yeah. Exit application. Probably gonna just end this stream so it can be consistent with the title. But I'll start up another one. Let's see. If I stop streaming, though, I don't think you'll be able to, like, I don't think chat would persist, because there wouldn't be a, like, a link connected to that. But, I don't know. I might just hop into Grounded, maybe. Unless you want to, like, go over games or something, maybe if you're interested in playing something.